Hi, this is Amy Tang, and this is my research marketing social spread Facebook upload, and I'm going to share what I've learned about using Facebook ads and using Facebook to increase awareness about events that I host or that others host. I created my Facebook business page several years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. It's called Worship Dance Ministries, and I use it to promote products that I sell on my website for worship dance, to encourage other worship dancers, and to also spread the word about events that I'm holding or that others are holding that I think are valuable. So it's a resource sharing page. I heard a while back that when you hit 1,000 likes on your page, that you will start seeing an increase in traffic to it. Facebook will even show your posts more. And I just heard that from a training. And I just this month hit 1,000, so yay, thank you, Jesus. And I have noticed some sales coming in that I don't know where they came from. Not huge, it's not huge, but I do think that there might be something to that. So in terms of how I have gotten people to like my page, I usually invite my friends who are worship dancers to like it, and they can do that or not do that, but most people will do that. I have posted ads, and then also sometimes just by sharing interesting or worthwhile content, people will come and then they like your page. So that's really important. There's 2 ways to gain visibility on Facebook. Facebook is actually not very friendly towards businesses right now. They know that people are on Facebook for the most part for personal things. So unless you're intentional about gaining visibility for what you post, often it won't be seen. Sometimes I'll post something and I think it's really valuable, and I'll look back an hour later and 5 people have seen it. So there are 2 ways to increase visibility. One is organic reach. So that's people who share, comment, or like on your post. If Facebook sees that other people think it's valuable, then they will in turn share it to more people. So a really simple thing that you can do to increase that is, I heard on a training, always like your own posts. So when I post something, I click like, and my Worship Dance Ministries likes it, Amy Tang likes it, and I have another page that I administrate. And that's really just so to get the word out. And then I'll share it to my personal page, and I will, if it's relevant, I share it to other groups that I'm a part of, like Creative Christian Dance Network, Liturgical Dance Teacher Certification. I'm part of different groups, as I'm sure you guys are. So where it's relevant, I share it. I try to be careful about what I share, that it's relevant, that it's a group that welcomes things. Some groups don't want you to share ads. So if I'm promoting my children's dance curriculum, I'm only going to post it where it's welcome. And there are some groups like Kingdom Marketplace that are really created for other creative people to share their products. So you can even create a group that you could share to, a resource group. Then there's paid ads, or you can pay to increase visibility. And you can do that for as little as $5. And that's usually what I do. I don't spend a lot on advertising. If I spend $5 to promote a post, it'll be seen by about 1,000 people. And there's 2 ways that you can target who sees it. One, you can just say, I want people who like my page and their friends to see it. And sometimes that's really relevant if all your friends are people who would be interested in what you're posting. But if not all your friends are worship dancers, actually that wouldn't be your friends. No, people who like your page and their friends. So that's one good way. The second way is by targeting an audience. So that's a custom feature, and you can say, you get to choose what interests people have shown on Facebook. So I'll choose worship dance, praise dance, prophetic dance, those kind of things. You can choose an age group if you want it, whether it's men or women, where they are in the country. And so I have a custom group that I'll tend to advertise to that. And there's so much to learn about that, so much more that I don't know, but I have done that. And just one total gift that was from God early on, when I first opened my page, I was watching training videos about how to promote on Facebook. And so I went in to create an ad, not because I was going to do it, just to see what it looked like and what it would take. And then I left. And Facebook sent me this message, are you sure you want to leave? You don't want to leave? And I left. Well, they sent me a message offering me a $50 credit towards advertising. So I used that $50 right then. I created a post based on some recommendations. I linked to my website. I offered a free gift, which was just a chapter from my children's worship dance curriculum. And I had a picture of the cover of it. And I said something like, learn the power of a worshiping child. So of that $50, and my goal was not to sell the product, actually. It was to get people to sign up to my email list. I got 100 people that signed up to my email list from that $50 ad that I paid nothing for. So I felt like God just gave that to me. Now, I've shared that with other friends and they have not had that same experience. So I do wonder if it's when you're brand new with a business page, if Facebook wants you to learn the value of advertising with them, so they offer that. So anyway, that was a gift. Let's see. Some tips that I've learned in terms of how to get approved as an ad. Facebook will reject your ad if it doesn't meet their guidelines. And one of their guidelines is that you can't have more than a third of your picture be words. So, and if you do, then they will reject it and they won't create an ad that way. So I've also noticed that posting photos get more likes than posting links. So if I have a link that I want people to go to, sometimes I'll say, like if it's an event, come learn how to use dance for healing, go to this link for more information. And then Facebook will pull up the picture of the link with the ad. But I'll click on the X and not show that, but I'll post another picture that's related to the ad, to the event. And for some reason, people just like pictures more than they like links. So I don't always do that. Sometimes I'll leave the link on the actual link picture, but it's just a trick that I've learned. Always say, click here to learn more information. It seems so basic, but rather than just writing the link itself. And also keeping posts short and focusing on what will benefit people seems to be more effective and has been recommended. So I think those are all the things that I wanted to share. Oh, lastly, I know, the other thing. Sometimes I'll share something that, if you share a post that resonates with people and people start liking it right away, Facebook will alert you and say, hey, this is doing really well. Maybe you should promote it. And that's something that I've done often, is just promote a post that's already doing well for $5. I almost never spend more than $5. And that way it gets more visibility and it raises awareness about your ministry. And I have noticed that when I do that, whether or not I'm promoting a post about a product, that I'll get a few more sales than I was expecting that week or that month, because the word is just out and people are aware of your website and what you have to do and what you have to offer. So that's just a tip that I have to offer too. There's so much to learn. I know a tiny bit. There's a lot of great people out there. Amy Porterfield is someone who I've watched her videos and gone to a couple of her webinars. She really specializes in teaching people how to use Facebook for marketing. So she's someone that I think I can recommend. She's not a believer, but just a smart, capable, helpful person. So that's all I want to share for today. Thank you so much.